Hello everyone, I'm back with a new video, and today I'm gonna be reviewing some cool ass Amazing Yamaguchi figures. Specifically, the Amazing Yamaguchi Rebel Tech, Female Titan, and Armored Titan, both from Attack on Titan. And these are some pretty cool figures. So, let me get the boxes out of the way, and then get the figures and all their accessories out, so I can show you, why I like them and everything. And if you enjoy the video, do like and subscribe. Anyway, let's get the video going. So, starting off with the female Titan, she looks really good. Very highly detailed, very accurate to how she looked in the anime, at least from what I remember. Sculpted really well, no little small areas of sloppy detail, at least from what I'm seeing. Whenever I take fine looks at the figure, yeah, just all around looks really good, really well detailed, very accurate. Let's get to size comparison. Starting with, actually hold off on the size comparison time for just a moment, just so I can give you guys a closer look at the figure and all of its details, since that was a little bit of a distance away. Musculature, really well lined. And her face doesn't pop off like Aaron's Attack Titan form. So, there's already a big improvement. Okay, now on to size comparison time. Starting off, she is a little over 6 inches tall. About this much, give or take. And standing still, no crazy poses, about 30 inches wide. And starting off with her next to the previous figure in the line, the Amazing Yamaguchi Attack Titan, Spider-Man 2099, Superman, and Godzilla. Now, starting off on her accessories, she comes with this more wavy, not wavy, but like the hair being blown out in a sense. And now, out of the box, she does come with these fists, but she also comes with some hardened fists, some half open hands. She comes with these open palm hands and hardened open hands. And she comes with this hardened elbow that you can replace her arm with. Just pops off like that, and then you just pop off the original one out, or the hardened arm accessory, like so. Yeah, and she comes with this hardened shin, ankle, hardened foot, ankle, and shin accessory, I think that's the shin. Either way, ankle and foot accessory at the very least is what you could classify that as. Yeah, then with these few other pieces for the stand and the classic Amazing Yamaguchi whole eye gimmick, where you pop it off and then plug this in here to move the eyeballs. Yeah. but I think that should be it for the accessories. So now, on to posing and articulation. So, for starters, the head can look down this far and up this far. Can do pretty good left to right. Can tilt a pretty good amount. And then torso can crunch the abs this much and then arch the back pretty good. And then butterfly joint on the arm or shoulder, being able to move it this far back and then this far forward. With the arm being able to go out this much. You can rotate it entirely up, and as you can see, there's like a little peg that connects the arm, so it makes it so you can swivel it all the way around for rotation. And then hinge joint and ball joint combination on the arm, making it for a wide range of positioning and moving. And then just a simple hinge joint peg to move up and down and then swivel on the leg. And then down on the hand, I think I said like that, fuck. Anyway, leg can kick up pretty far, but it can go back, not at all. It can spread a good amount. It can do a good bend on its own already, but then this part of the leg is on its own hinge joint, so you can fully do the bend through that hinge joint, or make it sort of incomplete through that. And then the foot can go up barely, can go down a decent bit, and then really good pivot. And then 400 degrees on the toes. So yeah, as you can see, really good articulation. Let me put her in a cool pose and then put her to the side, so that way I can show off the armor titan first before giving my final thoughts on both figures. Alright, jump cut now. So here is the armor titan out of the box, and even from afar, he just looks amazing. He is really well detailed, really well sculpted, and incredibly accurate to how the armor titan looked in the anime. There's not really much else to say. I mean, whenever you're judging a figure off of its looks, you're mainly just looking to see how accurate it is to, the thing it's supposed to be, and how good of a job it does at doing it. Because sometimes they can get the general idea across, other times they either exaggerate designs, or change them up, or just do differences that some people might not like and other people might, but either way, figure looks great. Even close up, that's the stand for someone else. Close up, this guy looks great. There's detailing on every armor piece, and the red musculature underneath is still also really well detailed, still looking like it is hard in and of itself, to where you could have a difficult time penetrating even just the red musculature in between all the different armor bits on the figure. Armored glutes, awesome. Anyway, this guy comes with not too many accessories, but a couple cool ones, so I'll show them off. Well, not cool ones, but just accessories that are good to come with the figure, so I'll show them off now. Okay, see you in a sec. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna do size comparison time first before showing off accessories and articulation. So he's about 6.5 inches tall, give or take about 3 3/4 inches wide in just a normal stance. And here he is next to Spider-Man 2099, Superman, and Godzilla. Now, first accessory he comes with is a angry, yelling type of face, and a few hands. I'll show them off now, but first gotta show off the ones he comes with default, which are these fists. Comes with these more open hands, these even more open hands, and whatever the fuck kind of hands these are. And now on to the articulation. Starting off with the head, it can look down this far and up pretty well. It can tilt pretty good, obvious left to right. The shoulders can go in this much, and sometimes I gotta do this with this one to make them go out this much. And then the ab can crunch pretty much a full 90 degrees, funnily enough. And then arch, also not 90 degrees, but still a good amount. Arm can go out this much. And you can use the hinge joint ball joint combo to move it around a little bit, do a little wackiness with it. And then relying on just the hinge joint and the swivel of that can get you a full 360. You just have to do it from the back, okay? And then swivel right here. And then another ball joint, hinge joint situation. And then hinge joint, so it's an up and down, or in and out, and then swivel. And then for the legs, can go up pretty far. I am not going to risk it for the full 360, but can go up that far. The leg joint on its own can only bend that much, but this calf hinge joint, I think it's called, can give you a full bend. Leg can move down only a slight bit, down more than up. And then you gotta do a little bit of finagling, but for a really good ankle pivot, you can get that. Just gotta angle the figure, the actual foot itself, to go over that piece. But other than that, that is just about all the articulation. Now time for my final thoughts and score on this guy and the female Titan. Okay, let's go. So my final thoughts are that first I gotta give the prices. Figures are $82.50 from me, considering I pre-ordered them before the whole tariff situation last year. And, a big bad, you know, if you pre-order things prior to tariffs, they raised prices a little bit for you, but for the most part, still did let you pay a cheaper price than the raised price after tariffs. But that aside, $82.50, and now I'm seeing them at $87. I will say, great level of detail, paintwork, sculpt work, all that jazz. Amazing level of articulation, barely any problems. I will say, Armored Titan came with a little bit of an underwhelming level of accessories, but I will say, the only reason I feel that way is simply just because he's the exact same price as the female Titan. Exact same price. Was $82.50 as well that I paid for him, and if you want to buy him right now, he's also $87. Yeah, $87. That shouldn't be. They shouldn't be same prices if this guy comes with less, while this one comes with a little more. So that's why I'm giving him a 4 out of 5 for the Armored Titan, and I think it's safe to say I'm gonna give Female Titan a 5 out of 5. She is a really cool figure to pose, just because she was a very agile character in the show, so a bunch of different fighting poses, attack poses, fit her, but also just because of that, she came with a good range of accessories that were all really good, and you definitely could find some cool poses for every single one of them. And that aside, I think that is it for the review. So I'll see you guys later, hopefully. Okay. Bye-bye.